Hello there, my very good friends. Welcome back to Sideline News. Today we have some juicy wrestling news that is stirring up major buzz in the wrestling world. Chris Jericho's potential return to WWE and his possible exit from AEW. This is a story that keeps growing, and we're here to break it all down for you.
Hey, this Chris Jericho news just keeps heating up, doesn't it? Seriously, it feels like every week we get a fresh update or a new rumor about him possibly leaving AEW. The wrestling community is buzzing nonstop about what his next move might be.
Oh, for sure. Jericho is one of those legendary names that can literally shake the entire wrestling landscape whenever he makes a move. And from what I've been hearing behind the scenes, his AEW contract might actually be set to expire pretty soon, like by the end of this year. That timing definitely adds fuel to the fire for all these rumors suddenly coming out of nowhere.
Exactly. And the fact that WWE is reportedly interested in bringing him back has everyone on edge, waiting to see what the official announcement will be, or if we'll be shocked by a surprise debut at one of their big events. It's a massive story since Jericho has such a huge fan base in both companies, so where he lands next could really shake things up.
Let's start with some background. Chris Jericho hasn't appeared on AEW television since April this year. Reports from Fightful indicate that unless AEW has frozen his contract time due to his absence, his deal is set to expire by the end of this year. That means there are only a few months left on his contract, adding weight to all this speculation. Dave Meltzer from Wrestling Observer Radio confirmed that WWE is indeed interested in bringing Jericho back. While no official announcements have been made, the buzz about a potential Royal Rumble surprise debut is getting louder. Considering the Royal Rumble's reputation for shock moments, Jericho's WWE return there would be monumental.
From a storyline and career perspective, WWE seems like a perfect fit for Jericho right now. While AEW has a high in-ring performance standard, WWE tends to focus more on entertainment and storytelling. Jericho is a master of reinvention. He's a chameleon who constantly comes up with fresh personas and storylines, and WWE's style could give him the creative freedom to do just that. Plus, WWE fans have a deep love for Jericho, who was a former world champion and a major star there for over 2 decades. His return could spark major excitement and big pop moments that WWE thrives on.
Of course, AEW's owner Tony Khan has a soft spot for Jericho. The former AEW champion was a foundational figure for the company during its early days. His initial run was sensational and helped launch AEW into prominence. However, some recent storylines haven't landed as well with fans, dragging on too long and diminishing Jericho's impact. His recent feud with Eddie Kingston, for example, felt stretched out. Jericho's style and role may have outgrown AEW's current direction, suggesting that the time might be right for both sides to part ways, at least for now.
If Chris Jericho does return to WWE, it's important to remember that his last official match in the company was at the 2018 Greatest Royal Rumble. That means this would mark a comeback nearly 8 years in the making, which would instantly make it one of the most highly anticipated returns in recent wrestling history. The Royal Rumble event is widely known for delivering surprise appearances, and it has become a perfect platform for big dramatic moments. Given Jericho's legendary status, the Rumble would be the ideal stage for him to make a shocking and memorable return, sending shockwaves across the entire wrestling world. This year has already seen WWE successfully debut several former AEW stars who made immediate impacts. Superstars like Penta LM and Rey Fenix have had very strong showings. But let's be honest, Jericho's return would likely eclipse all of this simply because of his name recognition, charisma, and long-standing legacy within WWE itself. His comeback could spark the biggest pop of the year, captivating audiences and creating a major storyline buzz right off the bat. Plus, Jericho's ability to reinvent himself means he could come back with a brand new character or twist that would keep fans hooked for months to come.
Chris Jericho's relationship with WWE's current leadership, especially with Triple H, who's heavily involved in booking and talent decisions, has seen significant evolution over the years. In the past, the two reportedly had their differences and some tension, which might have posed a barrier to Jericho's involvement with WWE. But from recent reports and interviews, it's clear they've patched things up and are on good terms now. This reconciliation removes one more potential obstacle standing between Jericho and a WWE return. As for what Jericho's role might look like if he does come back, it's still a bit of an open question. Given Jericho's legendary status and the respect he commands in the industry, he could easily be brought in as a high-profile full-time wrestler, headlining big matches and major storylines. On the other hand, WWE might prefer him in a part-time or special attraction capacity, someone who can make occasional, impactful appearances without needing a full-time schedule. Additionally, Jericho has always been multi-talented, balancing his wrestling career with his passion for music as the lead singer of the band Fozzy. WWE has in the past been flexible with accommodating superstars outside projects, so there's a strong possibility Jericho could continue touring with Fozzy alongside his wrestling gigs. This blend of wrestling and entertainment projects would allow him to bring his unique charisma and crossover appeal to WWE and its fans. In any case, Jericho's return would almost certainly bring a lot of excitement, both inside the ring and beyond, offering fans countless memorable moments and surprises. So with all that we've discussed, the rumors, the contract situation, AEW's direction, and WWE's interest, what's your take? Do you think Chris Jericho should make the jump back to WWE?
Honestly, I think yes, absolutely. It just feels like the perfect time for him to make that move. AEW has grown and evolved since Jericho first came on the scene there, and while he played a huge role early on, WWE now offers him a fresh start, a new chapter with tons of creative possibilities. And let's be real, the fan reaction would be off the charts if he showed up at the Royal Rumble. The crowd would absolutely lose their minds, and it would be one of those moments that wrestling fans talk about for years.
I couldn't agree more. Jericho's greatest strength has always been his ability to reinvent himself. He's never really been done with wrestling, no matter how long he's been in the business. He's constantly evolving, always keeping things fresh and surprising us. That kind of star power and creativity only adds value wherever he goes. So yeah, if he returns to WWE, expect something big, and expect him to take the wrestling world by storm all over again. That wraps up today's breaking news and deep dive into the swirling rumors about Chris Jericho's potential WWE return and possible exit from AEW. This is one of those stories that's still very much unfolding, and we'll be keeping a close eye on every new development as we move into the final months of 2025. You can bet we'll be back with updates the moment something concrete happens. Now, we want to hear from you. What's your take on all of this? Do you think Jericho should stay and continue his journey in AEW, or is it finally time for him to make that dramatic WWE comeback that fans have been dreaming about? Let us know your thoughts, predictions, and hopes in the comments below. Your opinion matters, and we love reading what the wrestling community has to say. Before you go, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for more wrestling news and insights, and share this video with your fellow wrestling fans so they don't miss out on the latest buzz. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay safe out there and keep enjoying the very best of the wrestling world.